Well, I find myself in a very popular restaurant here in town called CHOYAH. For you watching in the rest of the country, we are just east of Gastown in an area called Railtown, also known as Old Japantown, right in the Powell Street and Gore Street area, a very popular restaurant. It ties in perfectly it being Old Japantown historically because we're here for another segment to talk cocktails and a little more about Japan's CHOYAH brand. If you're a regular viewer, of course, you recognize the brand, the cocktails. We'd like to check out some of the great restaurants and bars in town where you will find their great cocktails. You can also make them at home. Joining me now, this is great for us because he's only in town for a few days. It's a great pleasure to welcome, the president and CEO of CHOYAH, Mr. Sanjiro Kondo is joining us. Sir, welcome to Vancouver and to this restaurant, CHOYAH.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's great to have you. I know you're on a bit of a whirlwind trip. You're in Vancouver for a couple of days, but you also were just in Munich and a couple other destinations. Tell us about what you were doing and how it ties in with the CHOYAH brand.
By chance, I came here from just Germany, and we had a trade show in Düsseldorf, where my subsidiary, one of the subsidiaries are located.
Okay, yeah.
And coming here through Incheon Airport and to Vancouver right now. Yeah.
And you're only here for a couple of days, so we were lucky to catch you to talk more about the brand. What do you? One of the things I've talked to people from CHOYAH a lot on this show, including your colleague Shinji, is how more and more popular the CHOYAH brand is becoming here in our city and across the country. What do you hear when you go to these trade shows from people who love the brand?
Yeah, I think they're in Europe, more conservative. But this Canadian people much more open-minded and really we are happy to be here to brand CHOYAH here.
Yeah.
And Shinji is doing very good job right now. And getting into so many bars and restaurants and some related shops.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, Shinji's been on our show a few times. Recently, last month, he was on our show. And he said the same thing about how that Vancouver is very popular for CHOYAH, more opening. We're going to talk cocktails here at this great location in a few seconds. Tell our viewers a bit more, as we always like to do, about the CHOYAH history. Now, this is a family that began it was like a farm situation in 1914, and then in the late 50s, they put their focus somewhere else. You pick it up from there.
Yeah. Actually, my company was founded by my grandfather, and actually, third generation was president. Company, family members, but ahead of me, two uncles are taking presidency.
So just family members have...
Family members, and that's why my fifth the CEO of the company. And we started as winery, but my grandfather worried about the future of his kids, how they can execute the company as a winery, because wine was not so stable product in Japan.
Right.
That's why look for more traditional and more product which has more possibility in the future. And that's why we try to find many product categories.
Right.
And eventually we reached Japanese traditional fruit liqueur.
Anyway, listen, I thank you for being here, sir. I hope your time in Vancouver has been wonderful, and we've been talking about CHOYAH and cocktails. One of the reasons we are here at CHOYAH is to sample some cocktails with the CHOYAH brand, and we're going to do that right now. Okay, well, from the CHOYAH brand to actual cocktails made with CHOYAH, I'm joined by the bar manager here at CHOYAH, Coulter, who has created three great-looking cocktails. First of all, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
You are quite welcome. Okay, we're going to jump right in. I want to hear about this cocktail right here. What is it called, and when can I taste it?
So this one's called the Plum Funked. It's a it's a cocktail with the CHOYAH 23 we have here. The name's a little bit of a pun on, or not a pun, just directly pointing out that it's a plum liqueur, which is really cool. It's a plum spirit with a butterfly pea flower and honey syrup. bring out those really floral notes because plum is a flower-bearing plant. Then we've also got a little bit of tequila in there. We're a Latin American restaurant, so we use a lot of agave spirits in our cocktails here. And then there's a little bit of a mist on top of just some lavender bitters with a really funky mezcal. It's a super long ferment on it, kind of gives it that blue cheese aroma, and it gives it a nice little kick, a little, you know, surprising flavor, a little bit of funk.
Well, it gave me a surprise and a kick. Excellent. That's what I wanted to drink. Now, this is on your menu now, yeah?
Yeah, we have that one on our menu now as a little feature. I like to use Japanese spirits from time to time in our menu. We usually focus on different Latin American spirits, whether it's tequila, mezcal, cachaça, pisco. But since we are located in Japantown, I feel like it's fun to kind of swap it up a little bit and bring a little stuff, whether it's local spirits or spirits like these that are a little bit closer to home in sense of the neighborhood we're in.
You really diversified with the cocktails here. This is something very different. Tell us about this one.
So this is the green tea martini. Nothing too crazy there, but this really cool umeshu with this high quality Japanese green tea in it, I thought would make a cool gin martini. I like my martinis dry, and with this gin that we have, which is also a locally made gin, it's very citrus forward, very bright, and I thought that would just accompany some of this green tea umeshu well.
Okay, excellent. I like my martini gin. Gin martinis dry as well. I like dust around the glass. Oh, that's a nice combination.
Yeah, the green tea dryness just works really well.
Fantastic. Wow.
And you know, I thought there was just a little bit of a twist on a classic that's not too far from home, so people can be familiar
That's the
with
thing,
that.
isn't it? Is that all you experts, and we have them on the show all the time, you guys like you, is it that you want to make sure you're creative, but you don't want to get too far away from the origins of what the drink is, right?
Yeah. If you're putting more than like 3 ingredients in a martini, it's kind of, well, I call it a martini anymore. It's, you know, overcomplicating things.
Okay. This last drink, you mentioned to me, you're very good friends with Zoe, who was on the show recently with a CHOYA segment at her place, Ellipsis.
Yeah.
This was featured at Cocktail Week back in February. Tell us about this drink. It's kind of an homage to her. You wanted to put this up.
Yeah, Jim, that's right. This is called the Soft Center. It's inspired by when you warm up a cinnamon roll in the microwave. There's a warm top made of this sweetened cream on top, and then the cinnamon syrup with the brown sugar umeshu and some whiskey. My friend Zoe came up with this one for Vancouver Cocktail Week a few weeks back. Right now she's competing in the world-class bartender competition, so good luck to Zoe.
Hey, tell us about this great restaurant. A lot of great reviews, loyal fan base. People love coming here. It's a great spot too. It looks great. Tell us about what people can expect when they come here.
Well, CHOYAH is a great spot. I love working here. This restaurant's been here for almost 14 years. We're a Latin American-inspired tapas restaurant, so this is a really great spot to bring large groups. We do great family-style tasting menus, and also, I mean, I do the cocktail program here, and I think it's pretty cool, but the kitchen kills it all the time, so what you can expect when you come here is to have a great meal with your friends and family and leave stuffed and trying out either some cool Latin American spirits or some of these cool cocktails that I'm able to whip together for you.
Beautiful. Coulter, first time on the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Good luck going forward, and thanks to our friends at CHOYA for this edition on Our City Tonight.